I think that metropolitan agriculture, this is like a buzzword where you start to put the theme and then you start to develop around this theme. And I think it's absolutely the right theme to further develop, because this is like what we had maybe 20 years ago about environmental topics that then evolved into the mid-90s, late 90s into sustainability debates. And I think that the topic of metropolitan agriculture has exactly the same power as a buzzword like sustainability, where you can cluster around this concept and develop a new understanding of interaction between rural and urban. Well, we have developed this approach called creation of shared value out of further understanding of what our business model would look like. So we tend to look into what we call end-to-end. That means you're looking from the very start of a product development, where raw materials is coming from, agricultural materials being produced under what systems or what production methods, and where it is ending up at the point of sales to serve a consumer. And then you see that with this concept you are in a so-called value chain. And from a farm to a consumer's plate, there are many interactions with many so-called stakeholders. And I think the idea about creation of shared value is understanding who really helps you to create value, and how do you share then with these shareholders on this value chain really this created value. And it's not about just serving shareholders, it's more about serving the stakeholders. And the question now is, what is our role model? Probably we can play a kind of a role model, and if it's very well communicated and people do understand about the whole concept and the value added out of that concept, then probably many of other companies or other stakeholders may use this kind of approach. And it is a very powerful approach to my understanding, and the kind of... I think it's by mapping out who is in the overall context of metropolitan agriculture creating value. But also we may have destroyers of value, and it is about really having more transparency, who does what and when, and what kind of value is created, and then this is being communicated, this is being shared. And I think it creates a new value set also for people in urban regions, and they may also value much more the interaction with agriculture, and to contribute, let's say, into this value set setup may also give us the opportunity that consumers are going to recognize more and more how valuable quality food is and how much they are willing to pay for food. Because I think mainly in Europe we are in a situation where those who are really creating value at the very end, the farmers, have a very hard time to be remunerated for what they produce, and this is leading to a big intervention of governmental actions and policies and even subsidies. And I think that if you get, on the other hand, more consumers to recognize what value is created at the very end, maybe we can even start to use less subsidies and less politics in food systems. So maybe that is another also important aspect of having a better dialogue between urban and rural, to recognize who is really creating value.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.